one of the differences between liberals and conservatives, so-called, is that conservatives tend to believe that man is born fallen and he's a sinner and he seeks to improve, he's penitent and seeks to improve during his life. Versus the so-called liberals say, no, man is born good and is corrupted by institutions and by other people, but primarily, I think institutions is a good word. So when you ask about education, maybe the ultimate institution, and what it has done to our landscape, I think that we have been trying to change the institution of education for as long as I've been cognizant of it, and that we are seeing the consequences of this changing of institution. One of the things that I've long thought is that when you set to tinkering, let's say you're set to tinkering with the one-room schoolhouse, which was a pretty darn good concept. You set to tinkering, and what does it do? It requires you to always do more tinkering. Well, we didn't adjust it here right, so we need to do a little bit more over here. Oh, but then over here it's different. So education, as one thinks about it, in my lifetime has been a constant change, a constant tinkering. We had phonics in the beginning. I was raised on look-say, Sally and Dick and their dog Spot, okay? And then we went to, in math, you remember when we went to the rods? That 4 and 4 is yellow? Hello? And then now I saw most recently that a new Oregon teacher's manual is telling teachers that they need to come up with 2 answers to math questions, 2 correct answers for math questions, so that you don't ruin Johnny's self-esteem if he gets it wrong, gets the answer wrong. So education has been a constant tinkering with a bad result. I think what we're seeing in the classrooms today is just not what we saw 50 years ago. And 50 years ago was maybe about as good as it could get in the culture that we have. And that was the old one-room teacher with the older kids helping teach the younger kids and going on forward and getting on and getting out and getting on with it, versus now worrying about whether Johnny's going to be hurt if he doesn't get the 1 and 1 is 2 question exactly right. So.